Hey y'all, what's up? I am off today. It is a Saturday and it is a beautiful day. Look. It's been raining all morning and it's cloudy. It's the perfect weather. I don't know if that sounds depressing or not, but I don't care because I like it. Anyway, stop saying anyway, Jake. I ordered a new light. It's a ring light by Neewer. It's an 18-inch one, I think. I don't know. Anyway, stop saying anyway. I want to do a makeup tutorial using the new light. Why is my camera falling? Oh. Here I go. So, let's get right into this video. I will see y'all in a little bit. I need to go shower because I'm not alive right now. I mean, I am, but I'm not. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright, I'm back. My hair is not at all what I wanted it to be, so please excuse if it does not look that good. I just wanted to show y'all what this light looks like real quick before I set it up. This is the Neewer 18-inch ring light. It came in this very nice bag. It's got like a hard thing right here, so it'll protect it. Plus, which whenever I saw other unboxings, they didn't have this foam insert that it goes in, and I really like that. So it's 100% protected whenever you're carrying it around for a photo shoot, or if you're traveling, staying at a hotel and need a vlog or whatever, you have a perfect case for it to go in and it will be protected. I think this whole set was $148. It comes with two different diffusers. This one's clear, and then it gives you like a warmer color one and orange one, so you can change your color tone. It came with the tripod, some extender I think for the light itself. It's really heavy and sturdy, so it can hold it. And then it comes with the dongles, or whatever the hell you call these things. Came with two of them. I have one on the camera already to just slide in. So yeah, it fits right here in the center. Let me lift this up. Fits right there, it slides in. So yeah, I'll be right back and you will see what this looks like on my face. Look at it, I love it. I love this light. It is amazing. It's so nice. Oh my gosh. My whole face is finally lit. It's the right color because this is supposed to mimic daylight and all that. It's just amazing. And it's on the dimmest mode, but you can crank it up. Oh, I did not notice how bright that did get when I first played with it just now. We're just gonna keep it dimmed. But that's awesome, man. So like you can have it brighter and step back, or if you get closer, you can dim it so that you can be right up in it. Sorry if I'm looking at the viewfinder, I just can't get over this. And I had to put a hat on because my hair is just a mess and I don't feel like dealing with it. Let's get right into this tutorial because I have like 2 bars of battery life and I'm not about to lose this footage. So, I've already moisturized my face and cleansed it, or cleansed it and then moisturized. I've been using this primer by Neutrogena, but today I'm going to use this Maybelline Master Prime. So, we're just gonna use a little bit of that and put it in my T-zone where I get the most oily. Wipe it around. I need to pluck my unibrow. For the last video I did a voiceover when I did this, but I feel like I want to be more personal this time and talk with you guys as I'm doing it. Okay, so after we have our primer on, I'm going to take, this is my favorite foundation ever. It's the MAC Studio Face and Body Foundation. I got this probably 2 years ago, which is bad because they say that the shelf life of this does not last, like it loses its color, but I've still been using it. Just make sure you always shake it up because it does, like the color sinks down to the bottom, so you gotta make sure to shake this stuff up. But this is such a good foundation if you're just starting off with makeup. Very easy to apply makeup, and it has a natural finish. It does not cake up, it doesn't look like you're wearing makeup, it just basically makes it look like natural skin. I don't know. We're just gonna go with it. I need to get a color correcting stick, but for now I just use this salmon color. I think it's a lip gloss, but I'm gonna put it underneath my eyes because I have dark circles underneath there. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and pat it all under my eye. I'm gonna go a little bit on the top too, because there's some blueness up there as well. Ew, eye boogie. I always end up getting eye boogies whenever I do these tutorials. They are so nasty. But we can get over that. The left side, I have this vein that pops out really bad, so it's definitely blue right here, so I usually put a little bit more on this side. And the red cancels out the blue very well, and it looks better. And the red on my face, that MAC foundation takes care of that for me. I don't have to do anything for that. Okay, after we do that, I'm going to use the foundation. I'm going to put some on my hand. Good amount. Look at how liquidy that is. See that? It's very good. It's very lightweight. It does not feel like you're wearing makeup when you put this on. And the way this foundation works is you gotta put it on and keep either using your brush or whatever, or just patting with your finger until it gets sticky, and that's when you know that it is set in. That's when you get the best results with this. So what I've been doing is underneath my eye. I don't like using a brush. I like just using my finger because it blends out the best. So I'm just gonna go in with my finger. Only for underneath my eye. And a little bit on the top. Sorry if you hear a little squinchy noise. It's very squinchy. Shout out to Miranda Sings or Colleen. They're both the same person. I hope I can do that eventually, come up with a character to use for YouTube. I feel like with your finger is the best way to apply it, but I don't like applying to my whole face with my finger because it takes a long time. So I'm just doing this for the eyes, and then I'm going to use my kabuki brush, my flathead brush, to do the rest of my face. I think that is good enough. I'm going to go back with some concealer to brighten it up even more. So that's just with foundation on the eyes. You can already tell. It is a little glossy, but that's because I don't have any powder on just yet. That's later. So the next thing I'm going to do is use this BS Mall face flat brush. I got this on Amazon. These brushes are super nice. It was only $10 and you get 10 brushes. I wanted to get some, what is it? Morphe. I wanted to get some Morphe brushes, but they didn't have all the ones that I wanted on Amazon, so I just went with this. It was an Amazon choice. So I said, why not? It's gotta be good. And it had good ratings, and I'm very pleased with it. So I don't have to explain what I'm doing. I'm putting the foundation all over my face. I'm going to blend it out, spread it around with the brush. I didn't put enough. Because I like to get down my neck too. I don't want my neck a different color than what my face is. In this foundation, it's a buildable foundation, like it's a light to medium coverage. If you want light, just do one layer of it. If you want to add a little more coverage, go ahead and put a second layer on. It's very, very, I don't even know what I was gonna say after that. It's just really good. Especially if you want to just have a natural look. The last video I did was me using that L'Oreal Matte Pro Foundation. And yes, I understand, like, it was not the color for me. That's why I'm doing this video, because this is usually what I wear. I just wanted to show a drugstore natural look for myself, which, I mean, it really wasn't very natural, but this is more of a natural look for me. I better start blending this because it's about to start drying. So I just take the kabuki brush, very lightly start spreading it around. I make sure to get it into my ears. To me, this brush works really well because you can get around your nose very easily, and it spreads very quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and go over the eyes again with the brush. To me, this is the fastest way to do it. I used to just use my fingers and it would take me, you know, maybe 10-15 minutes to do my whole face, which I didn't do as much back then. So if I still did that technique now, it'd probably take me, you know, about 20 minutes at tops to do a whole face. So this is a first layer of the foundation. I think it's covering pretty nicely. See, this is a very natural look. You can't even tell I'm really wearing makeup, but I mean, all the redness is gone already. Let's go on to the next step. Sometimes I don't do this, but I'm going to do it today. This is that concealer I used in the last video, that Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade Light. And I'm barely gonna use any. Just a little bit to brighten up underneath my eye. Get rid of all that blueness. Okay, so this is after. We have the Maybelline Master Conceal on. Brighten up the area a little bit. Now, this is another product that I bought whenever I got the Maybelline primer. I also got the Maybelline Master Fix translucent powder. Let me tell you what, this powder is amazing. It is so amazing. I knew I saw one of Manny MUA's videos, and I knew he had some type of drugstore powder that he really liked. So I went back and researched on his videos again, and I found it. So I got it, which it's pretty pricey. I think it was $15 for that, and I mean, it's not that big. I mean, whatever. The beauty blenders I've been using is the Real Techniques one. You get 2 for $10. This is it dry, this is it damp. It's a little bit bigger. The damp one, I'm going to use, I just take a paper towel, after I've already squeezed it out and everything, and give it another good squeeze, soak up any moisture. And it's weird because the first time I bought these, I didn't notice it, but when I just got this damp, it was like there was already a cleaning solution inside the sponge because it was very soapy like, so I had to keep squeezing it out until it stopped, which would be a cool thing if it had an automatic, you know, cleaning thing before you start using it. Anyway, I'm gonna take this damp beauty blender and just roll upwards and kind of blend this makeup in even more. I like the shape of these a lot because it's flat on here, so you could just, you know, press it or whatever, but I like using the rolling side of it, so I can just roll upwards. I saw this technique on Wayne Goss's channel. He had some lady doing a makeup tutorial, and this was the technique she used to where it blends very flawlessly. And it does work. I do like this technique. It doesn't really take the foundation off because you've already spread it around and it's already, you know, stuck to your skin. So you're basically just getting rid of the excess, whatever the fucking word is, I don't know. Okay, so after I do that, I'm just gonna take that loose powder and use the dry beauty blender, tap it in, and I'm going to pack this shit under the eye. And I'm using Manny's technique. He likes to start from the outside in instead of the inside out. And it kind of worked. It may not work for everyone, but it did work when I tried it. So I'm gonna take a whole bunch on this dry one and just pack it under. Do so with the other side. Ooh, it's a lot of powder. See this stuff, like, I don't know if you can see it blowing around, but it's like there's little particles everywhere, which is a good thing. You do want a very loose powder to set your eyes. It'll keep it from creasing. I better do it on my eyelids too, because I crease up on top of there too. And we're just gonna add it on the forehead too, and wherever I get oily, like around my nose too. Okay. I'm just gonna let this sit in. I'm gonna brush it off later, but I'm gonna let it sit for just a little bit to soak up in there. A step that I can do right now is, I usually like to put eyeliner on just underneath. I don't like putting it on my top eyelids, but I'm not gonna do that today because I don't wanna start crying on camera because I'm a little bitch. I got so much shit over here. There it goes. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Brow Plumper like I did in the last video. Or yeah, I did use it. To shape my eyebrows, I really need to go get them waxed because they are a crazy mess. But it's okay. I've gotten a lot of compliments on my bushy eyebrows. I'm like, girl, I don't even do nothing, but thank you. Comb that shit in. All right, well, I'm still gonna let this powder sit in for a little bit. I'll be right back. I've let this set for about 5 minutes, so now it's time to brush it off. I'm taking this Royal and Langnickel. I don't know, it's very fluffy, it's purple, it's cute. So, just brush it off. Or kind of brush it inwards, you know, just blend it in. Excuse me. That was rude. But I've been drinking because I'm off today. Not like heavy drinking, I've only had 2 beers. And there we go. Let me put some of this mascara on now. Look at this brush tip, like this brush is everything. Look at that shit. Look at it. I'm just going to blink, like hold it there and blink on it because I don't like swooping up because I usually stab myself in the eye. So just blink down a few times, putting it on. And then, taking my fingers, I'm just going to pull most of that thickness off. I just pulled an eyelash out. To where it's still black, but it's not clumpy. And then I kind of go underneath too to darken my bottom eyelashes. I know you probably shouldn't pull on your eyelashes, but hey, it's what I do. Okay, so now we have the mascara on. What I do next is I use that CoverGirl True Blend Minerals powder to set the rest of my face. I'm only gonna do it on the outside. I'm gonna take that same powder brush because it's so fluffy and I love it. Dip a little into it and swirl it around in the lid. All these flakes everywhere. And just buff around. I'm gonna go into my beard a little bit too. Darken that up. And I'm gonna go on the bottom of my neck. I don't really have to put a whole lot of powder, I just definitely have to put it on my T-zone because that's where I get oily throughout the day. But like around my face, I don't really get that oily. All right, and that is it. I am done. Okay, I'm back because I did forget the final step, which is using this Maybelline Master Fix setting spray. I think you can use it too to like prep your skin before you put on makeup, but I use it to set the makeup. Refreshing. Okay, now we are done with the video. It's pretty satisfying, especially for this natural look. You can't even tell I'm wearing makeup. I'm telling you, this foundation, this MAC, let me get a thumbnail. Oh, excuse me. This foundation is amazing. I definitely recommend this to anyone. I'm definitely buying some more because I'm almost out, and this is my favorite foundation ever. I do want to try out some other MAC foundations, like ones for oily skin that are more high coverage than this one is, but still, this is my go-to. I recommend this to anyone. It's about $35, I think, for this smaller bottle. It's a 50 milliliter bottle. They also make a bigger one. I think it's maybe 70 or 60 bucks, but you get like a huge bottle of it. Definitely worth the price of it. Yep. And this was how to have a natural look using MAC Studio Face and Body Foundation. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jake Austin. By the way, I didn't introduce myself in the beginning of it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite foundation is. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to keep up with me. My name is Jake Austin, and I'll see you guys soon, hopefully. Maybe I won't wait another month to upload a new video. Bye guys, have a great day.